What is up, fellow practicing coders? This is Nick. Welcome to day number 10. I think it's 10. We're going to say day number 10 of the Codewars Python training challenge. And today we are going to be solving, or trying to solve, convert an array of strings to an array of numbers. So let's jump in. It says here, oh no, some really funny web dev gave your sequence of numbers from his API response as a sequence of strings. You need to cast the whole array to the correct type. Create the function that takes as a parameter a sequence of numbers represented as strings and outputs a sequence of numbers. Okay, so basically we just get strings in. We got to take that and convert them all to ints and then spit that back out. So that should actually be really easy. Famous last words. I don't even think we're going to jump over to PyCharm for this. Let's just see if we can solve this right inside of Codewars, if I can not rip off my headset. So let's just go ahead and do this with a simple for loop. We're going to go ahead and say for I, it doesn't really matter what we use there, actually, you know what? Let's do this instead. Let's go for a second one-liner submission. I think we should be able to do this pretty easily with a with what we need to do here. So let's go ahead and turn this into a return because we need to do that anyways. And the toughest part is pulling memories out of the old cobweb head here. So we'll just go ahead and create the list, and we'll say, oh, and you know what? I was going to type int, but looking down here, that is going to be a float. Did it say that over here? Sequence of strings, create a function, sequence of numbers. It just says sequence of numbers, but down here in this example, they are decimal. So let's go ahead and say float. This is now, when we do a for statement, we want to put what we want to actually be returned out at the beginning, I think anyways. So actually let me write the actual for statement first, and then I can hopefully remember where it goes. So if we just say for I in R, because that's what it's being passed in as, for I in R, we want the float, or we want to convert I to a float, and that should keep it in the list format, convert it to an integer or a float, and it should be that simple. I think that is all we need. Let's we need an easy one after yesterday. My brain still hurts from that one yesterday, especially looking at how easily I could have done it. All right, awesome. So we got that passed. There's only one test. That's not a very good test pool to guarantee whether or not we're going to make it on the main attempt, but let's go ahead and see how we do. Awesome. So got it on the first try and with one line. So feeling pretty good on day number, again, think it is 10. If you have any questions, you know where to toss them. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one.